It goes on and on and on. Don't stop. Remind me of everything tonight.
Yes, I'm in the zone.
I used to know. I get a good feeling. Dreaming about the things.
Good day everyone, I am Princess Baisandra S. Butuan and today we are going to talk about what is multiple alleles. So without further ado, let's get started.
So let's define first what is multiple alleles. Multiple alleles exist in a population when there are many variations of a gene present. In organism with two copies of every gene, also known as diploid organism, each organism has the ability to express two alleles at the same time. They can be the same allele, which is called a homozygous genotype. Alternatively, the genotype can consist of alleles of different types, known as a heterozygous genotype. Haploid organisms and cells only have one copy of a gene, but the population can still have many alleles. Multiple alleles combine in a different ways in a population and produce different phenotypes. These phenotypes are caused by the proteins encoded for by the various alleles. Although each gene encodes for the same type of protein, the different alleles can cause high variability in the functioning of these proteins. Just because a protein functions at a higher or lower rate does not make it good or bad. This is determined by the sum of the interactions of all the proteins produced in an organism and the effects of the environment on those proteins. Some organisms, driven by the multiple alleles in a variety of genes, do better than the others and can produce more. This is the basis of natural selection, and as a new mutation arises and new lines of genetics are born, the origin of species takes place. Multiple alleles, three or more alternative forms of a gene that can occupy the same locus. An individual will still have just two alleles in its genotype.
Hi everyone, good morning. I am Alibadyaman and now we're going to discuss some examples of multiple alleles. An example of multiple alleles is coat color in rabbits. Here 4 alleles exist for the C gene. The wild-type version C plus C plus is expressed as brown fur. The chinchilla phenotype CCH is expressed as black-tipped with white fur. The Himalayan phenotype CH has black fur on the extremities and white fur elsewhere. Finally, the albino or colorless phenotype CC is expressed as white fur. In cases of multiple alleles dominance, hierarchies can exist. In this case, the wild-type allele is dominant over all the others. Chinchilla is incomplete dominant over Himalayan and albino, and Himalayan is dominant over albino. This hierarchy or allelic series was revealed by observing the phenotypes of each possible heterozygous offspring. The complete dominance of a wild-type phenotype over all other mutants often occurs as an effect of dosage of a specific gene product, such that the wild-type allele supplies the correct amount of gene product, whereas the mutant alleles cannot. For the allelic series in rabbits, the wild-type allele may supply a given dosage of fur pigment, whereas the mutants supply a lesser dosage or none at all. Interestingly, the Himalayan phenotype is the result of an allele that produces a temperature-sensitive gene product that only produces pigment in the cooler extremities of rabbit's body. Alternatively, one mutant allele can be dominant over all other phenotypes, including the wild type. This may occur when the mutant allele somehow infers with the genetic message so that even a heterozygote with one wild-type allele copy expresses the mutant phenotype. One way in which the mutant allele can infer is by enhancing the function of the wild-type gene product or changing its distribution in the body.
Good day everyone, I am Princess by Sandra S. Butuan. So since they have already finished the definition and some examples of multiple alleles, let us now determine the importance of multiple alleles. This concept of multiple alleles is important in the context of evolution. There has to be an ability for alleles to change so that natural selection can occur. Continued natural selection leads to evolution. Within a population, there are many different allelic forms that can control phenotypic traits like fur color. Thank you so much for listening. That's all for today. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching.